Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm 25 and invested, and I hit a bit of a milestone, but we'll get there in a minute. First, we're going to go over my wife's account, then we're going to go over my account, and then we're going to talk about the milestones and what they mean to me, because it's changing as time goes on. My wife's account first, though. $46,000, just shy of 46. I'm going to say 46. I'm $100 off. Not bad at all. It has been a pretty good week this week, as you can imagine, in the markets. It has been very nice. That's all there is to say about that. I'm not going to call myself a genius. The markets just had a super good week off the tail of last week, which was satisfactory. Switching over from my wife's account to my account. My account has been doing pretty well. I made a video again, just so I could talk and slowly scroll through things. I have been saving. My wife has been saving. We have been adding money to the accounts again. So because we've been adding money to the accounts, we're not... The whole idea was to save for tax season. However, tax season is pretty far away, and we don't want to hold on to too much cash for too long. We're going to do tax season probably in about 2 months, a month and a bit, which just means that we could be investing this money. I don't foresee tax season being a very big burden for us. We do get extra money taken off on our paychecks for taxes, so, we don't need to do it. I don't think we should be doing it. And my wife doesn't either. So we have been adding to the accounts, more particularly the First Home Savings Account. The First Home Savings Account is now at $15,000, which I believe it'll be the last account that I go through here. And that has changed the most. It is all Xeqt. And that brings me up to a goal. Xeqt makes 54% of this account now. However, the amount of money added to this account, so my contribution, 60% of that contribution has gone into Xeqt. So I put in $125,000, about $120,000 in this account, and 60% of that is put into Xeqt, about $80,000, a little shy of $80,000. So Xeqt makes up a very large portion of this account, and that is perfect. That's exactly what we were headed towards. The total of all my accounts now is $175,000. I do not believe I go through the total price, the total value of all my accounts in this video. However, just know there's $124,000 in my accounts. That's my Tfsa, First Home Savings, crypto account, everything. $126,000 in mine, and then $46,000 in my wife's. $129,000 in mine, $46,000 in my wife's account. Which brings us to the milestone of $175,000. I find it hard to celebrate every $25,000. I don't know if I should be celebrating every $25,000. I'm going to stop the video. That's not what I want. There you go. And I'm going to make myself very big. It would be fun to celebrate every $25,000. I think it would be. However, the market does go up and down, and I don't have any control of that, and I don't want to celebrate on my winnings because I don't think it was skillful. That's such a bad way to say it, but that's more or less how I feel about it. I do stock picks. There is stock picks in this account, and there will likely be more later when I hit my targets of Xeqt 2 singular stocks, which is likely going to be 85-15%. So 85% Xeqt, 15% singular picks. I do believe that the best odds of you being able to retire are at dollar cost averaging into a cheap, globally diverse ETF. I believe that. I really do. There's a lot of evidence to back it up. I also believe that the markets aren't always efficient. They're not always efficient. And, whether I have an edge or not, I would rather be in it than out of it. If only for myself and for learning. and also with an appropriate amount of money. If I was doing it with all the money I had, I believe I'd be taking so much risk it would bother me. Yeah, the account spiraling out of control. I do believe that, I've got, God forbid, I do believe I will be hitting $200,000 in net worth by 30. But what you guys don't see and what I see is my wife and I have $20,000 on the side as well. So actually, we're $5,000 away from our $200,000 net worth goal. That is excluding the car. I do not add the car. Yeah, it has been a wild year, and I appreciate everyone for sticking around. If you're still here, thank you very much. Means a lot to me, following me on the journey. It has been pretty wild. There's always something to worry about in economics. There's always something to think about, and it keeps the good times rolling. So I got my sheet metal license, which I was hip hooray a little while back about. I finally got 2 licenses. I wrote the test, I passed, and I finally got my raise. So I got a raise, a little bump up in pay, actually quite a large bump up in pay. So I hope to be saving a little more each year. My wife also got a small raise. She works at a hospital, which, as I found out, their wage scale prices in inflation ish. They're scaled to inflation, which is pretty cool. So, although my job isn't scaled to inflation, I have and it will be doing just fine. Yeah, it's a lot of work though. Thank you very much. Hello, Sep. Hello, Jason. Hello, Nintendo Plays. Thanks for watching. Thanks for always being here. I'll see you next time. Bye now.